I mean, you could study me all you want, but when I play you, the way that you've seen me play somebody else might not be the same way, so it could throw you off.
Shane Henriksen, how are you feeling? You were sick today, right?
Yeah, incredibly sick. Definitely threw up a few times before I got to the airport. So I'm just glad I'm feeling a lot better now than I was this morning, and I was able to come here.
Is it going to affect your performance here?
Possibly, but I mean, if I feel like I feel right now, tomorrow, I should be fine. The only thing that worries me is I haven't had a lot of practice the past 2 weeks due to crazy circumstances, but hopefully if I can get through my group, I'll be warmed up enough then.
Already throwing out excuses before the event? Are you feeling insecure?
Well, the only one I worry about is myself. So, like I said, if I can get through the group, I think I'll be warm enough. So then there is no room for excuse. So it's just having to play my best, well, good enough, get through the group, and then just have to turn it up a notch on Saturday and Sunday.
Should it raise any eyebrows if you don't pass the group from first place?
No, because in all honesty, I shouldn't. It worked out funny how I didn't finish second in Dubai in the group, and Fox finished second instead. So I just always had this thing where it's very difficult for me to finish first in the groups. I think I've got the same problem as Cooler, where in the beginning of tournaments we don't play our best, but we get stronger and stronger and stronger as it goes on. So that's why I'm just focused on getting through it. If I beat the hang, great. That's fine with me. If I don't, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just worried about fixing the little things in my game. And normally group play shows me what, at the current tournament I'm at, some things I'm doing wrong. So then I fix them the night after, and I go to it the next day.
You haven't mentioned any of your other group opponents. Do you even know what their names are?
Yeah, I know Gelisak. I've known him for a while now. And Sparks, the guy who has, I believe, the biggest string of luck I've ever seen from any Quake player, having not won any games and somehow getting through the qualifier, having not won any games, gets through the groups, having not won the relegation match, and yet he's here. So, and I have nothing against Justin. He's a great guy. It's just crazy how he hasn't won yet. He could have, but he choked, and how he's still going to be here. It's a funny circumstance.
Okay, Griffin came in here today. I asked him, hey, Griffin, are you going to go through to the playoffs? And said, I don't know, I have a tough group. Any comments?
I've seen Griffin more confident than that before. I think the reason being that it's that way now is because he's working a lot lately. He doesn't have a lot of time to practice, so he feels that players like DKT and Chance and Vu, who have all the time pretty much that they want to practice, that he's at a disadvantage. But I mean, he needs to find a way to put that aside of him, get that confidence back, and just play his game. And I think he can get out of the group, but it'll all just deal with whether he can get that swagger back to him.
So what should we expect from Group B? We have Chance, DKT, Vu, and Griffin.
I think it is Group B, right? Yeah, I think Group B will be like Athens, where it was player A over player B over player C, and player C over player A. It's just going to be crazy. It'll be a unique clash of styles. Definitely if they have us play Group A first and then get done with it, I'll definitely be wanting to watch, because it's going to be a lot of crazy games.
At the end of the day, who do you expect to go through to the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship at CBIT?
What a tough question.
You're going, that's easy.
Yeah, I think Dehang will go. He'll advance with me from the group, I think. Group B, God. I think DKT will be the one person that is guaranteed to go through, but I can't say that I can call the other one. It's going to be so close. Like, I really don't know who to say.
Should we expect you to win this event?
As long as I can get warm enough like I'm planning on doing, then that's my goal. That's what I want. I don't want to finish second. I'd like to finish off the year with a nice, well, Athens was last year, but nice 5 in a row, to finish off the year. It'd be nice instead of, thinking about placing second going into CBIT for next year.
As the number one player in the world, you're the most studied. People watch your demos and analyze your style of play. Does this take away any steps ahead that you are in the game?
I don't think so, because if you look at different games, I play different. And as I said in the interview before I played Cypher in the finals, yeah, he played amazing at Dubai, and some of his rockets were insane. But I didn't play him like the other players played him. But then if you look at if you look at Noctis, I played faster, quicker. It just depends on who I'm playing and what I feel is the way I need to play at the time, based on judging. Are they being emotional right now? Are they playing really solid? Just trying to find their weaknesses and attack them any way possible. So, I mean, you could study me all you want, but when I play you, the way that you see me play somebody else might not be the same way, so it could throw you off. So, I'd say I wouldn't really worry about that.
So how many styles of play are you able to easily adopt against an opponent?
I'd say the only one that's not easily able to adopt is an aim-heavy one, where I can be aggressive. Because my aim normally isn't as good, but you see in games where my aim is really solid, I normally don't have as rough of a time, and I'm playing super confident, smooth, and everything. So I'd say pretty much every style, like a defensive style based on rockets, rail, anything that I find a weakness in the opponent, or if I can push the aggression up, I'll do that. Some games I may feel I need to slow it down and bait somebody out more, try to find tricky ways to do that. So I switch it up as often as I can based on what I think will succeed.
Okay, and most likely you will play the World Championship, and Cooler's going to be there, and Cooler's back to his royal form, to his royal shape. What do you think about him at his level, at his very best? Are you looking forward to that encounter, potentially?
Potentially, yeah. I would rather play him in the finals than, let's say, the semifinals or whatnot, because playing a player of his caliber and how hard I know he's worked to get back to where he's at, I'd rather play him in the finals where it's do or die. He's the best or I'm the best. And to me, I think it'd be a good challenge as well, because like I said, he gets stronger and stronger as the tournament goes on. And I'm the same way. So if we're both building up to our strongest, it'll lead to an awesome final. And I'd just love to be a part of that and hopefully take it home.
He is, out of the top players, I believe, the only one you haven't beaten yet. Is that correct? Out of the very, very top players?
Let me think real quick, because I know I haven't played him in a tournament yet. Is there anybody else?
John the Jobber, you haven't beaten him yet as well?
Yeah, I have. Not in Quake Live. I beat him at San Jose to move through to the groups, to the semifinals.
0-4, by the way, John the Jobber. Shout-outs.
So, I haven't played CZM in a tournament, but that doesn't look likely that it's going to happen. I actually haven't played Griffin in a big tournament, or DKT, unless you consider the online qualifiers last year for SWC. So
he's probably the strongest player that you haven't beaten yet, right?
Yeah, him or when I had my first big LAN in 06 at CPL, I played Zamus, and I was destroyed on ZTN, and then he barely beat me on Hub. So I think eventually it would be nice to play him again and hopefully come out on top. That'd be good.
All right, any shout-outs?
Just to SK for sending me to the tournament, and all my friends and family that hopefully will watch and who support me. And as I said before, the negative Nancy's as well, because it pushes me and drives me to prove them wrong.